So SummerSlam has concluded and so much has just changed. We had lots of title changes and a fraction is practically dead at this point with some fancy backstabbing. I love how Triple H started the show, basically making it clear that we are in for a roller coaster ride. He doesn't always show up, so that means something, and I knew it from that moment that SummerSlam is going to be wild. We start off with Liv Morgan defending her women's championship against Rhea Ripley. This track has kept me on my toes. With the entire love triangle and the ambiguity of Dom Mysterio, we all sensed that he could do something during the match, screwing it up at some level, and I loved the way the match was just built and choreographed from the beginning. First, we see Rhea and Dom together, like a couple, smiling and everything. And at one point, Dom stops Rhea from using a chair because apparently he cares and he doesn't want her to be disqualified because that would mean Liv will retain the championship. But then, the same Dom Mysterio throws a chair into the ring and starts distracting the referee, giving Liv Morgan the opportunity to lay Rhea out on the chair and ultimately retain her championship. But that's not all. Dom then proceeds to help Liv Morgan up and French kisses her right in front of Rhea Ripley. The ultimate betrayal. Many saw this coming, but to actually see it was still a shocker and hypes me up for Raw. The match itself was okay, but this is all about the story. Liv is an amazing heel, and Rhea as a babyface will be definitely worth watching. Next was Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker. This was a quick one, but a fun one. Braun Breaker gets the upper hand and wins clean. I was expecting this, but during the match, somehow I was hoping Sami would just pull it off. Braun as the Intercontinental Champion means the WWE is indeed pushing him for greatness. This might be a long title reign. Now it's Logan Paul defending his United States Championship against LA Knight. This was the first truly good match of the night. No doubt Logan Paul has great skill in the ring, but so does LA Knight. Although his finisher is not that great, but still, LA Knight is fun to watch, many good back and forth moments in the match. Naturally, Paul tries to use the brass knuckles, but he fails at utilizing it to the best of his ability. Ultimately, LA Knight wins and is the new United States Champion, defeating Logan Paul in his hometown. The title changes continue as we have Bayley defending the Women's Championship against Nia Jax. This was a solid match. With the fans getting more and more invested as the match went on, it was just generally fun to watch. Ultimately, Nia Jax wins and is the new women's champion. Next is the big one that people have been waiting for a long time. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, but with Seth Rollins as the guest referee. I knew this match would be entertaining right from the beginning, and we can see Rollins having the time of his life being in control. He dances in the ring like he is the king of the castle, as the two men just go at it. It's a brutal match where there is friction between all three of them. However, there is a greater friction between CM Punk and Seth Rollins that gets developed during the match. CM Punk's bracelet being worn by Drew McIntyre is used like a character during the match. Throughout this rivalry, we have seen times when Drew lets his emotions get the best of him. This time, we see CM Punk letting his emotions get the best of him. He gets distracted emotionally, which ultimately helps Drew get the upper hand and win the match. Drew finally gets his vengeance, but things are far from over. I see CM Punk and Seth Rollins' rivalry brewing. I see CM Punk getting back at Drew in the future as well. However, yes, Drew can sit back and relax with a feeling of satisfaction, at least for now. Overall, a fun match, but if I was to nitpick, I felt it ended a bit quickly. Maybe a bit more could have happened during the match. There was never a moment where we thought Punk could win. Now it's Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. To be honest, I felt this was the best wrestling match of the evening. Both were on their A game and the crowd was totally invested in this. At times we thought Damian will actually win. A side of me was thinking that since Bash at Berlin is coming up, maybe WWE Creative will give Gunther the title when that happens. It seemed that way until Finn Balor screwed Damian Priest. But even right after the screw job, Damian tried to fight back. At this point, I felt it would be incredible if Damian still defends the title. Unfortunately, Finn succeeds at screwing Damian, and Gunther becomes the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion after he chokes Damian into oblivion. I loved how the replay mechanism was used as a way to let Damian know what Finn did to him. Usually we wonder how come that doesn't get played in the way it should be played, but that was nice, the way they utilized the replay mechanism. Now the main event. Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship against Solo Sikoa in a Bloodline Rules match. The match itself had a lot of energy, but it was not the best match of the night, I felt. The interferences made it exciting, along with the ultimate return. Yes, that's right, Roman Reigns. He goes straight at Solo with a Superman punch and then the spear. Cody takes advantage and hits the crossroads, and 1, 2, 3, Cody retains as Roman looks on. This was epic, although I was actually expecting Roman to arrive after Cody wins on his own. A part of me was thinking maybe WWE will keep Roman's return, perhaps even for SmackDown or later on. Also, where was Paul Heyman? I guess there were many ways of doing this, but it's just generally great to see Roman back. Overall, like I said, lots changed during this SummerSlam. Various dynamics of Raw have changed, and with Roman back, we have so much to look forward to on SmackDown. But keep in mind, he's a free agent. He could come on Raw. He could come on SmackDown. He could go wherever he wants to go, guys. So the hype is on. WWE is like it's never been before. It's just very exciting under the Triple H era. That's all, guys. That's all I have to say. I'm really looking forward to everything that's in store. Please share, please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you like this kind of content and more. Peace out till next time. Bye.